You have been through some incredibly severe trials and tribulations. It's actually a miracle that you are still here, that you survived what you survived. You've been dragged through pain, suffering, darkness. You've really been through it all, and for most of your life, you have felt as if the world is against you. And it's been revealed to you just how brutal this reality can be. And this has pushed you into a deep level of pain. You're very familiar with pain. You're very sensitive to energy, and you often take on the pain of others or the collective. Even when you know that it's probably not a great idea, you can't help it because you feel so deeply. Okay, but the world has pushed you into your pain so that you could awaken. Okay, the world pushed you into your pain, and it did this in order to develop your capacity to hold pain. You now hold a very large capacity to hold pain within your energy field. Okay, and you can start to see now that this was part of the divine plan. Spirit, or the divine or source, helped you to develop this enormously large capacity for pain so that you can help others to navigate their pain and transmute their pain as well. So you've been through a major crisis, but this has led to the activation of this beautiful gift, this large capacity to hold pain for yourself and for others and to transmute that pain, right? And this is exactly what the world needs right now. Right, there is so much pain in the world, in the collective, in the cosmos, and it's just sitting there ready to be transmuted. And we need people like yourself who have mastered this process of navigating the crises, surfing those dark waves of energy, and people who have come out the other side. We need people like you who have come out the other side and learnt to surf, to teach others how to surf these dark waves also, right? Because there's just tower moment after tower moment after tower moment just happening out there non-stop. Everyone is going through crises after crises after crises. You're here to be the calm, okay, the eye of the hurricane. You're here to be Yeshua or Jesus at the back of the boat, just being peaceful while everyone freaks out because of the storm. You're here to remind everyone of the power of faith and how faith can get you through anything, okay? Because you know that, because you prove that to yourself. And now you hold that frequency within yourself, and you're now going to be demonstrating it to others in real life practical situations, just like Yeshua did back in the day. Okay, so expect a lot of fear energy out there in the collective. Okay, with the Moon card, your intuition is incredibly heightened at this time. You see it clearly, and you see the direction that this is all heading in. You have really felt deeply into everything. You've gone very deep into meditation and traveled into the future to gather that hindsight. Okay, so you're very prepared for what's coming. You can feel it, you can sense it, okay, and you're ready. You're just witnessing the divine alignment unfolding, and you're literally observing everything happen in perfect timing. There's definitely some new levels, new devils energy at this time as well. With this new level that you have reached, there's this energy of confusion that is creeping in, and just to create a bit of distortion to really test your faith at this new level. So just be sure to really clear that energy as soon as it comes up. Don't let your mind get attached to the energy or emotions that are coming through. Simply observe them from a place of pure awareness and just allow that process of alchemy to take place. Ace of Pentacles, you've finally found this energy of cooperation within yourself. Up until this point, there's been like this conflict and inner tension. You've kind of been at war within yourself, fighting within yourself. It really feels like a breath of fresh air, this new energy of cooperation. And this is inviting in the energy of stability. So you're manifesting this foundation of stability at this time. You're starting to realize your inner prosperity as well. You're starting to believe that you can be prosperous, that it is possible for you. You're breaking free from those attachments and those limitations around lack and fear and scarcity. All of that distorted energy is being cleared and transformed at this time. And the reason is because you made a sacred promise to yourself a very long time ago when you were very young. You made a promise to yourself to never give up and you have stuck to that promise. And you are about to be heavily rewarded by Spirit for never giving up, for never losing your faith. Five of Pentacles, just confirming that you have had a really, really tough life up until this point. But again, like I said at the start, this is the opportunity because you're going to use all of that pain, all of that energy, all of that darkness. You are the alchemist and you're going to transmute that lead into gold. But at the same time, I just really want to acknowledge and honor what you have been through, the pain, the hardship, and the suffering, the brutality of what you have been through. Okay, many of you have been through some incredibly brutal and horrific situations, and I just really want to acknowledge that in a powerful way and honor who you are and the fact that you survived and made it through that. Okay, that is a powerful testament to your character. That tells me all that I need to know about who you are. Okay, but your faith got you through. With the Five of Wands in the reverse, a lot of people tried to manipulate and control you. There's been some really, really disturbing behavior. Again, this was designed to push you into your pain, to help you realize your gifts and your full potential. Okay, so everything serves you, particularly at the highest level, the soul level, right? Even the experiences of pain and suffering help to evolve our consciousness, help us to grow and develop and build our capacity and our character. Okay, you had to work through a lot of resistance here as well through your past. You had to really wrestle with the divine, with God, just like Jacob in the Bible. This has helped you to develop a high level of inner strength. You really had to wrestle with these energies of your past, and there was this inner power struggle happening within you that really robbed you of a lot of energy. Up until this point in your life, you've been very defensive. But as you've gone deeper into your faith, you have become more open to receiving. It was this defensiveness in the past that restricted the flow of abundance to you, right? The resistance created this constriction of energy. You're now aware of that and you've moved into a place of surrender, and the flow of abundance, the flow of energy, the flow of consciousness is now able to stream to you much more powerfully. With the Six of Wands, you're in so much integrity right now. Everything you do, the way that you show up in this energy of victory. You already know that you have won, and you are advancing very powerfully at this time. With the Hanged Man in reverse, your determination is a force to be reckoned with. You're just running through brick walls at this point, taking blind leaps of faith, handing everything over to the divine, and like a fart in the wind, just letting Spirit take you where Spirit needs to take you. You're in full trust of divine alignment and divine timing. Queen of Wands, the way that you are just so positive about everything really annoys some people. Some people mistake this for toxic positivity, but actually you're a really powerful alchemist who can just take any negative situation and transform it into something brilliant. Okay, but that really annoys some people, right? It really irritates certain people's demons. Okay, but your intuition is just so on point at the moment. You can see everything with crystal clarity. You know exactly what's happening, why everything's happening. You know what's coming next. You get the signs, the synchronicities, the clues. Okay, you can literally see into the future, go travel through time, grab your hindsight, and come back and make really good informed decisions. You've just been through this enormous period of growth, so much growth. And with the Devil in reverse, you're just so incredibly humble now. You just couldn't care less what anyone thinks about you. You understand that everyone is just a mirror reflecting yourself back to you. You take nothing personally. You're just skating through life with so much grace and ease. And because of that flow state that you have entered yourself into, you are getting powerful realizations and downloads. Every day that goes by, every present moment, you are getting downloads and clarity about yourself. Know thyself. You are understanding yourself and unlocking yourself on a whole new level. And with Temperance in the reverse, this is giving me vibes of this old version of you that was quite wasteful and lived in excess and was quite selfish. Okay, but the Devil came in and really humbled you and really grounded you. Okay, so give thanks to the Devil for playing his role in your inner transformation. Okay, again though, we'll just acknowledge that there was plenty of heartache, and with this Ten of Swords energy, you really copped it. You really had some brutal experiences. Let's not take anything away from those challenging experiences. Okay, but now with the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Cups, you're now sitting on your throne and there's lots of new opportunities coming in for you. And wish fulfillment is here, okay? You're stepping into a whole new version of yourself. Namaste, I'll see you in the next video.